Now back here at home, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas is temporarily blocking Senator Lindsey Graham from having to testify in Georgia's election interference probe.
The decision by Thomas, who handles emergency requests from Georgia, freezes the litigation while the justices weigh Graham's plea to quash the subpoena.
And if we're talking Supreme Court, of course, that means we have NBC News legal analyst Danny Cevallos here on set with us. Danny, always great to have you with us. So walk us through this ruling by Justice Thomas and then tell us, what does this mean for the investigation?
There's nothing to walk through. This is one of those very short opinion orders that the court issues. And the reason is that this is really a luck of the draw. Lindsey Graham happened to bring, this case happens to come up in Georgia. The Supreme Court justices get the country divided into different judicial circuits. This is the 11th Circuit, and it happens to be Justice Thomas's. Good for Lindsey Graham. In another circuit, he might get another justice who is more liberal or left-leaning or Democratic. So in this case, Justice Thomas issued a short order. So we look to the 11th Circuit decision for some guidance. And really the argument that Graham made is that the speech and debate clause of the Constitution, which protects senators from being held to answer in any other place for a speech that they might give in Congress. He's saying that that clause of the Constitution protects him from having to come and give testimony or speak to anyone in this Georgia investigation. It's a bit of an extension. He was hardly on the floor of the Senate debating anything. He was making a phone call. But the courts have held that it could theoretically extend to that. So this is something that needs to get resolved. But oh, what a difference that Justice Thomas has effectively halted that while this wends its way through the courts.
So let's talk about what happens next and when is it that the whole court could try and weigh in here?
That really depends on Supreme Court scheduling, but the effect right now is that because Lindsey Graham drew Justice Thomas, the case is paused in that Graham can't be compelled to testify. Once it gets before the full court, folks might predict, well, this is a right-leaning court. They may be inclined to side with Lindsey Graham. But, you know, as it exists, if the 11th Circuit, if they decline to ultimately hear it at all, if the 11th Circuit decision somehow stands, then Graham needs to appear and answer questions about the non-investigatory conduct, whatever the heck that was, and however you divide that from what he called about. I mean, I don't know how you parse out what was investigatory and what was just wanting to know things for his own Republican agenda.
Danny, part of the reason that this is sort of making headlines, having us have this conversation, is because of the fact that Justice Thomas has faced these calls in the past to recuse himself from anything that has to do with the 2020 election. And that's in part because his wife, Ginny, has publicly questioned the validity of the election, testified before the House January 6th committee. Is there any sort of precedent for a Supreme Court justice who, as you said, I like the way you put it, luck of the draw, just happens to be presiding over this particular area, but then also has this connection to a case like this? I mean, have we ever seen something like this before? Not
only is there precedent, there's federal law. The problem with this federal law that requires federal judges to recuse themselves, including the Supreme Court, is once you get to the Supreme Court, who are you going to appeal to? That's the end of the line. So if Justice Thomas says, you know what, I've looked at this recusal issue as a Supreme Court justice about me, myself, and I've concluded that I'm handling it just fine. What do? You don't really have any recourse. It may be a flaw in the system or a feature of the system. I don't know. You'd have to talk to the framers. But the point is that this is not, good luck, right. The point is that this is really an unappealable, it's almost a right without a remedy. You know, there is this rule about recusal, but if a Supreme Court justice says, nah, I'm not doing it, what do?
And ultimately, Thomas doesn't have the final say here because the whole court will weigh in, I guess, right? So,
yes, on this issue, yes, the whole court will weigh in. This is just a temporary measure. Eventually, the whole court will weigh in.
Got it. All right, Danny Cevallos, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.